Well, things are running slightly off kilter and a little slow, and I'm already yawning, so this is a good portent of things to come. Nevertheless, welcome everyone to Lycanthrokeith's gaming space. Lycan's in the stream. And treading water, apparently. And hello, Rick. How are you, sir? And before you ask, yes, I did test out the 360. And I got good news and bad news. So the good news, yes, everything works. It reads discs. And I can connect to the marketplace, and I successfully downloaded a demo. So I know that works fine. The bad news, apparently the Rock Band music store has officially been pulled for everything but Rock Band 4. And I can't even get the Rock Band 2 and 3 discs to read on the 360. And hello, Misfit Kitten. How are you? How you doing? What's going on? What it is? So yeah. I admit my discs are kind of scratched, but they're more scratched than they were before. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed. So basically, if that's the case, I've got one of two options. Either I hope that those instruments can work on the Xbox, whatever the hell the next one up is, the, I don't know, 720, 180, what angle it was working at. And and either get one, or and see if I can hopefully still transfer the songs over, or if that doesn't work, but they do happen to be compatible with the thing, sell my stuff. Oh, your hip's acting up? Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed about that. That'd be the next possible thing. If there are emulators and a PC would recognize the instruments. Because I've seen, before Scott Pilgrim vs. the World became available to download again, I actually was able to get that emulated through a PS3 emulator. So I know the theory of emulated DLC is sound. If I remember correctly, they should be all wired except for my keyboard. Because they never actually made a wired keyboard. The wireless instruments will work on the Xbox One. I'm guessing the wired ones won't. If that's the case, that's kind of screwy because, you know, they're USB. You'd think they would. But then again, it depends on what Microsoft programs. You know, I'm thinking like I was going to use Rock Band for the karaoke stuff, but wired will not work. Well, that's retarded. Yeah. You know, what intellectual dead end thought that up? Unless, of course, it was planned obsolescence. Okay, so theoretically, I've got hunks of useless plastic, then. God damn it. I don't know whether to blame Microsoft or EA for that one. You know what? I'll blame them both, because fuck them both. What the hell was I about to say? Oh yeah. I was pondering for the karaoke stuff, just doing karaoke lyric videos for on here. Because I did that with the Counting Crows song, and it did get you know it did get a copyright indicated, but it or marked, but it did not get a copyright strike. Theoretically, a karaoke version of a song should not get a copyright strike because they're always like approximated versions. They're always off just enough. Unless, of course, the same company that put the original song out puts the karaoke version out, and in that case, I can understand. But yeah. Yes, what will? Yeah, this is where that delay sucks. Yeah, it never actually did on the Counting Crows song for some reason. Ugh. Then again, they hit Smooth McGroove with copyright strikes, and he was doing everything a cappella. Ugh. You just can't win sometimes. Okay, fuck it, so be it. There goes that idea. Makes you wonder why you bother thinking of things sometimes. Yeah, well. Oh well, let's not leave this all doom and gloom. Let's wait for that until I start playing. Okay. I think that's good enough time to hold for a start. And hey, Joseph, good evening. How are you, sir? Good timing. Good timing. I was just about to get into things. Okay. Get a quick swig of water here. Okay. Go ahead and start my timer. 3, 2, 1. A brush ran a marathon and completely exhausted itself. As soon as it reached the ending, it was huffing paint. Welcome to Lycanthro Keith's Gaming Space. Make Trax for the Arcade by Williams. Make Trax was originally known as Crush Roller in Japan and was put out in the arcades by a company named Kural Samno Electric. It was released in Europe under the name Crush Roller by Exidy, and in Williams Electronics in North America under this name. Make Trax never actually made its way to a home system that I'm aware of, although a clone of Crush Roller did under the name Brush Roller for the Famicom. It was also remade later on for the Neo Geo Pocket Color in 1999 under the original Crush Roller name. There's not a whole lot of background to say about this, and the game is pretty much going to speak for itself. So without further ado, let's get primed. Just rearrange my stuff here. Yes, it's Williams, not Sherwin-Williams, though. Far out players. Make Trax. Kill the cat. Kill the fish blobs. Yes, this is if you think it's bizarre watching the attract mode, just wait till you see it in motion. So this is one of the many maze-style games that came out in the wake of Pac-Man. And the idea here is to paint the maze and avoid... these are ostensibly fish. It makes you kind of wonder, like, if they're supposed to be silverfish or something like that. Or maybe they're those weird snakehead fish that plagued Maryland for a while. The thing is, unlike some of the other games, you are actually at an even pace with the fish. It's just a matter of them getting smart and cornering you, and or doing something stupid like that. A hand waving a red rag, I can kind of see it. And occasionally you'll get things that run through the paint and mess your work up. This game also loves to make a lot of noise, so... And hey, giant cat growing in, and I messed up again. In canon, they are actually supposed to be fish. And you can get the roller there, or I guess that is the titular crush roller, to run them down and get some points. And you get the whole maze painted, and then you watch some invisible asshole with a thing of paint thinner come in and ruin all your work. Speaking of invisible asshole, there is... Well, they get faster, damn it. Speaking of invisible assholes, they actually do occasionally have an invisible man that replaces the cat, so you just see footsteps walking through the paint. There is also occasionally a rolling tire in some of the later levels. So the things that are screwing you up are constantly changing, and that's a nice addition. It is a little bit tricky to get the fish in the path of the roller. Ah, I should have doubled back. This is not quite as precise as, say, Pac-Man was. At least I don't find it to be so. Oh, God. Now, you notice you're a little tiny bit faster than the fish, so you can kind of outrun them if need be. You can also use the roller to your advantage because you'll move a lot faster when you're pushing it. Shit. As you can see there, you can use that as a quick means of getaway. You have to redo the tracks. I have no idea exactly where... Yeah. I have no idea exactly where some of the other things come in because this is really about as far as I can ever get. And I practiced like hell yesterday. This is a game I do remember fondly from the arcades, but not one I played for any significant length of time. Largely because of this. Its general difficulty is, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it Japanese hard, but it's up there. And you do have that overpass, so that helps you get away from them on occasion. Ah, I thought I would have enough room. I was trying to turn around. I was trying to turn around as soon as I got to the paint roller, and I didn't have as much room as I thought I did. I'm guessing the invisible tire comes off that car, and I didn't see anything... Fuck you! Oh yeah, this thing was designed to just, like, munch away at your bank account one quarter at a time. I think the only way they could have made this harder is if you had to, like, redo the paint on the brush every so often. Like if you have to run through the center and, you know, grab a can of... I didn't even mean to back up there. Like if you had to run through the center and grab another can of paint. Okay, always remember rub with down, right with up. Okay, so I think that's enough painting for one day, so I'm going to do something less boring and just watch it dry. So take care, and always remember, put a drop cloth down. It will serve you well when painting and, you know, in life. Until we game again. Cut. I knew that was going to be a short game. I did not realize it was going to be that short. Oh well. Oh, if you're wondering, by the way, why this is up in the seas here, it's because the game is set as a clone of Crush Roller, so they filed it in up there. One of the more annoying things about MAME. It occasionally will do that. Okay. So go ahead and get rid of that. Let's bring that up. Okay. All right. Yeah, quarter reading hard. Yep. Razor skates. I kind of see that. Okay. Go ahead and get the timer going. And 3, 2, 1. I live in a Vanguard down by the river. Welcome everyone to Vanguard at Lycanthropus Gaming Space. Vanguard was released in the arcades in 1981, published by SNK in Japan and Europe, and in North America by Century. If the name Century sounds familiar, it should. They actually had contracts with a lot of different Japanese companies to publish their games in North American arcades. Some of the bigger examples were Taito's Phoenix and a game that I've done previously on the channel, Guzzler. They also had a big contract with Konami, which brought hits into the arcades in North America, such as two of my favorites, Time Pilot and Gyrus, and one of the biggest hits for Konami in the early 80s, Track and Field. Vanguard actually has a couple of distinctions. It's one of the first shooters that had forced scrolling in it. Several others came out during this year that just barely beat it, most notoriously Scramble and Super Cobra. But Vanguard also had diagonal scrolling, which I don't believe was something seen before now. It also featured digitized voices and a very unique 4-button firing system, allowing you to fire in whichever one of the cardinal directions you chose. So Vanguard had a lot going for it, and it was pretty popular overall. But for some reason, it's not mentioned as one of the long-time great shooters, and I think that's kind of a shame. So allow me to prove my case. So everybody strap in and keep your guard up. Boinging Vanguard. Bright and shiny attract mode. I'm sorry, just 1 second. You can kind of see what I mean there. Still tracking my coins from last time. Energy. Yes, and get energy, you can destroy everything, even the terrain. Now that's invincibility. This obviously won't last for forever, but it lasts for a good long time. And we can just wreck everything in our path, because why not? I've seen invincibility in a lot of games. I've never seen invincibility in one that allow you to just destroy the hills. Yeah, that ran out a lot sooner than I thought it was going to. Oh, and by the way, I have Turbo Fire on. Just so you know. This doesn't do this by itself. The power-up theme, by the way, is one of 2 themes it took from sci-fi movies. This actually comes from 1980's Flash Gordon, and it's the theme for Voltan, composed by none other than Freddie Mercury. Yep, the Queen frontman and truly one of the greatest singers in rock and roll history composed that theme. The other main theme, actually the intro theme, was taken from Star Trek the Motion Picture, composed by Jerry Goldsmith. And now we have the Mentos here. At least that's what they look like to me. Vanguard, the Fresh Maker. That one always gets me. This is the diagonal scrolling I was talking about. Those ones that are just ahead of you will occasionally break off and try to fly at you. You just have to be mindful of it. But that theme from Star Trek the Motion Picture, by the way, the end, was actually reused later in the next generation. Players can be allowed to start the game from the same zone, which is at the position of game over if player play again within 30 seconds, but for first pattern only. Diagram that sentence, I dare you. I vaguely remember reading something about a fuel gauge for this, kind of like Scramble had, but I couldn't really pick one out, and that's solid terrain. I did not know that. Yep, I honestly don't know if SNK had permission for that or not. there were big deals with Hollywood going on at the time, you know, like Atari had with Raiders of the Lost Ark and E.T. So, you know, it wasn't unheard of for Hollywood and the video game industry to cooperate back then. But then again, there was a lot of Wild West, Jesus. Wild West Jesus. Yes. He's the fastest Bible slinger in the West. Okay, we got our blaspheming in for the evening. That's good. Yeah, there was a lot of Wild West behavior, too. You know, just, hey, we can get away with it, why not? And occasionally some of the background will blow up if a ship is near it. When it blows up. God damn. I did much better than this in practice, I swear. And on top of that, I think it was, from everything I read, it was a fairly straight conversion. So I don't think it was something that Centauri did without SNK's knowing. It probably was something SNK originally did, and Centauri just, you know, like, translated it whole cloth. While I'm playing this, I should mention that there were 2 home versions of Vanguard on Asshole. Not on Asshole. There were 2 home versions of Vanguard on Atari systems. The 2600 and the 5200. I almost got the bomb of that reactor. I don't know if I can actually destroy that thing or not. There we go. I'm not sure if there's something special that happens if you destroy all 3 of the reactors. I've never managed it. But the 2600 version I did not like it at all. Mainly because of the limitations of the system. And it wasn't anything graphically, believe me. Graphically, it was very impressive. The problem was the way they handled the 4-way firing. Since there was only one button on the joystick, you maneuvered the ship around with the joystick, but in order to fire, you had to... That always got me. That always gets me. And now we have ineffective shrimp. But you had to hold the button down and maneuver the joystick in the way you wanted to fire. Which very much hampered your movement. And tended to make you run into things more often than not. Also, the energy in the 2600 version, and I'm not making this up, looked like dead ringers for Mega Man Z tanks. And get a shot in on that. I don't remember the boss's name, unfortunately. And now we're here into the second level, and I'm not going to get much past this. I'm just going to warn you right now. The 5200 version looked better, but apparently controlled a lot worse. So if you thought that was a more modern phenomenon, guess what? It wasn't. Whoops. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh, by the way, there were actually 2 other instances where the name Vanguard came into play. One was pretty cool and innocent and all, and a good part of my childhood, and the other was not. Vanguard was actually the name of one of my favorite GoBots. Vanguard was a silver minivan, and it had like a cool transforming method. Like the back part of the van would just open up like a clamshell. and open up to the sides. So I always imagined it was like that he was like firing missiles out of there or something. I don't know if I can destroy it. I totally missed it. And I missed it again, because dough. Nyeh. Didn't mean to run into that. But the tops of the... This thing is really weird. It doesn't go up and down. It just goes left and right. And that weird ticking clock down there with new faster seconds. The other one that was much less innocent was involved the infamous organization Nexium. If that sounds familiar, it's the one that Smallville actress Allison Mack was involved. It was in doing like racketeering and pyramid schemes and all other kinds of seedy stuff. The founder, a guy named Keith Raniere, a disgrace to Keiths everywhere, he was the founder of it, and within the organization he used Vanguard as his organizational title because he happened to be a big fan of the game. But don't blame the game for that. Well, anyway, that was Vanguard there. Pretty decent shooter, but it will eat you alive after a while. So, everybody take care, and always remember, GoBot's good, Cult's bad. Until we game again. Cut. Yeah, that. I was trying not to say that part out loud, but... yeah, that's just one of those things. Like, I saw it on my... when I was doing my research, and I'm like, well, you know, this... yeah, you know, this is a bummer thing, and tangentially related, but it's... yeah, that's just too big to ignore. Okay, let me just clear a couple of things out here. So, wow, man. Barely a half hour into this, and I've already cleared through 2 arcade games. I was not anticipating they would go that fast. Alright, well, and what we got now left is the return to Road Rash. Okay, so let's see. Got everything up there. And let me just... okay. Yeah, we're all set up, so let me just get this loaded up, and I can do my intro then. And sounds like someone's riding a bike outside, so, you know, hey, thanks for the ambient. Okay, and I need a quick swig of water. I'm going to have to put that in, because, yeah, I've been money grinding, as you can see. Okay. Let me go ahead and start the timer. 3, 2, 1. Man, doing all this grinding and getting caught by the cops and getting my bike wrecked and barely missing out on the top finish. This game could be a vicious cycle. Welcome everyone back to Road Rash. For the Genesis, I am Lycanthro Keith, and I have been doing a major amount of grinding on this game. So much so that I have taken the top spot of the all-time leaders. As you can see, $69,000 over the course of the game. And I haven't even met the other three up at the top there. But hopefully we will soon. I bought the next bike up, and I have enough to afford the bike up after that, but first I'm going to run a race to show you what things look like with the bike I have. And I think we'll do the Redwood Forest. Don't eyeball me, bud. I want a little respect, you hear? I'm going to give him a snooty French village. Oh, I still had turbo on from the last game. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? But, you know, this will... We'll turn a negative into a positive, because this way I'll show you how I can catch up fairly easily. Assuming I don't screw it all up. And thank you for the Club, Dread. Wow, Club Dread, that sounds like a horror movie. So while I was doing the grinding here, I actually learned a few tricks that I didn't know about before that made some of the problem areas a little easier to deal with. The first thing I learned is that you actually can apply the brakes at the same time as you're accelerating. You don't have to take your thumb off the B button in order to hit the A button brakes. Also, if you have to approach a hill like that, say you have to dodge around one of these cars on the following lane of traffic, you can actually ride on the shoulder without any appreciable loss of speed and just swing it wide around the car. The same also holds true if for some reason you have to take a hill on the inbound lane. All you have to do is just ride on the shoulder. And if there happens to be a car, you're going to dodge right by it. Usually. It's much better, you know, to do that 9 times out of 10. Yeah, it'll work, you know, at least for you in some cases. But it's better than just chancing running straight on into the damn things. Something else I found with the roadside curve signs, they're spaced out enough so that if you brake while you're going off of the road, you can usually skid in between them. Or not necessarily skid, but you could usually just kind of move in between them. Could be a Shadowrunner meeting place, yeah, very true. That was a bit of a chance I just took there. Oh, and every once in a while I'm going to be pausing and hitting the save. I don't want to just blindly look at the save because unfortunately with the emulator I'm using, Fusion, you cannot remap the save to a controller function. It has to be through the keyboard. And I do not want to just look blindly down at the keyboard. Number one, because the different functions on the function keys will do different things, like change the save slots and stuff. And that was a tree. Okay, so just proof of concept there. The riders, if I bail, can still have a chance of catching up to me, and usually will. But then again, Sergio just... And so did I. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I don't remember if I showed his or not before, so we'll just let this go for the moment. Have a ticket, and thanks for the dance. You broke the law, and I won. How do you expect to win if you can't outrun me on my hog? If I didn't mention it before, O'Shea was a Rasher before, but the cops actually bought him off because they thought they could use someone who knew the Rasher hangouts, and basically gave him free rein to do what he wanted to do as far as the catching the Rashers go. Because, you know, if you got somebody you know can ride like a bat out of hell, and he's willing to do it, you know, why put restraints on him? Out here, nobody's gonna know. Okay, now... Bitch! God damn it! Enough of this police brutality. Actually, the police are fine. It's the game that's being brutal to me. So now we're seeing in... I was really hoping to avoid more of this. Oh, Sergio! Oh! Oh, you are so dead. You are so dead. They're going to have to bury you in 7 caskets. If you could see the look on my face right now. I've also noticed something. Sometimes in some of these races, it's actually better for me if I don't get the club, because it starts putting the idea of fighting in my head, and when I do that, I tend to stop thinking about racing, and I get a little reckless. Okay, now O'Shea is someone I'm really worried about, because O'Shea gets ridiculously aggressive. O'Shea is one of the faster cops, and he will fuck your shit up. Yeah, I know, if only they let me skid all the... No. If only they let me skid all the way. I did actually have a race, by the way, when I was... I recorded all of my grinding sessions, but I didn't necessarily record them with sound. I was listening to podcasts and Let's Plays and such at the time. God damn it! But I did have one where I bailed right before the finish line, so my bike, my bike didn't fly over the finish line, I don't think, but I definitely did, and it still counted as a first place win. Oh shit, stuffings. No. This is just going too horribly. Oh, one of the reasons I want to move to RetroArch eventually, it plays Genesis games and it has Rewind. I've gotten very used to that on Nestopia and SNES 9X, I think it was 1.6. Having that on MAME would be nice too. The only thing about RetroArch, I have to look into this God damn it! I have to look into this. I don't know if it does things like Sega CD or 32X or Game Gear, which all are all things that Fusion will do. That close to the finish, it figures. $50,000 in cash. Okay, so I had moved up to the Shuriken 1000. That's what we had before for reference. You can downgrade your bike if you really want to. Okay, so I mentioned this before. The Ferrucci 850, which was a Benelli, I think. How it's really fast, and it has really great handling, and it cannot handle a crash at all. So we are going to just skip right the hell over that. Now, technically, I could buy the best bike in the game right now, and I could just really blow people away. I'm not going to do that, because I want to try to do some comparisons of how tough the racers are in level 4 and level 5. So we're going to go ahead and just upgrade to the Panda. Yeah. Ugly ass color, but beautiful bike. Sierra Nevada. I have heard that Viper is out to get you. Heads up. By the way, I did record all of the cutscenes, not cutscenes. My God, I look horrible. I look like a piss snow cone. That's the one thing I hate about this bike. Ugly, ugly, ugly. But yeah, the statements before the race, the statements when you crash, and the statements by the cops, I did make sure to record all those. From what I've been able to find, there are apparently only 2 different statements that can be made when you're going from one level to another. At least I only ever found 2. And believe me, I went back and forth trying to see if there were more. This bike handles pretty nicely. I'm not having to brake at all. Well, now I'm broken. God damn it, quit glitching out and get on your bike, dipshit. Now see, if I had taken the Ferrucci, that would have cut the bike meter probably in half. No. Absolutely freaking not. Wrong. You know, if you could do this in real life, I'd probably become a motorcyclist. Get the Dakafu. There's a quote for you. I don't know if I bailed on the rocks or if I hit the rocks and bailed on the... well, there, just flew over everything. Or if I hit the rocks and bailed on the sawhorse. Or whatever it is, road sign. Get back on the asphalt, damn it. Oh, Butch, you bitch. Whoa. Okay, that was closer than it should have been. Yeah, that first race is always tricky where you try to get a handle on the new bike you just bought. Dicks! Ow. Tree. Well, somebody else bailed at least, so that's helpful. Nice to know I wasn't the only one that screwed up. Oh, it looks like it was Butch. Shit. Okay, this has just gone too horribly too long. Sorry for the failure montage, folks. I really was playing this a lot over the last week. I still do not know if the cars are... Pissed I am. I still do not know if the cars are random as far as how they appear, or if they're just kind of placed as things go. But I don't think they're consistent from race to race. At least not. They're not in any pattern I can memorize. And I know the ones in the crossings aren't the same. Oh yeah, I owe you a few shots, Chip, from when I was doing all the practice runs. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. I do need to be leaning on the brakes a little bit. Okay, everybody's behind me. Let's just concentrate on keeping them there. I did notice one of the big problems with the traffic in the I'm calling it the northbound lane. I don't know which direction we're actually going in, but the lane that you're traveling with. Sometimes your character sprite is fairly big, and the cars are kind of short and squat, so sometimes your character sprite can actually obscure the cars. It becomes a problem on things like straightaways like this. You know, I just realized in that last match we saw 3 of the 4 possible cops, but Flynn didn't show up. Which is kind of weird because Flynn is middle in the rankings among them. So you'd think he would have shown up before O'Shea did. I don't know. I guess he was off that day. Ouch. Now notice a big difference here. You know, even though I took a header there, with the speed of this bike, I'm still far enough ahead that people aren't catching up immediately. Like, Butch has reappeared, but he didn't show up right away. I'm bopping along to the music, you just can't see it. Oh, fuck you. No. That's not happening. Just to show you, you know, even a stable bike like the, well, let's face it, a stable bike like anything other than the Ferrucci will, you know, still take a lot of damage if you're having a head-on high-speed collision. Wow. Oh my god, I almost wiped out on a spectator. That almost was a bad time to save, but we made it. It was a better time to save. In retrospect, I'm kind of glad that you can't remap the save load buttons, because I saw that coming. I literally saw that one coming. I have done that on a couple occasions, and in the midst of chaos and confusion, have accidentally loaded when I meant to save and vice versa. Either way, producing a not desired result. Ugh. Oh, no. You know what? I gotta take that, because I made a lot of progress and the race is almost over. In fact, the finish line is right there. And then I drive in the oncoming lane. And then I drive in the oncoming lane, you know, while I'm cheering, because why the hell not? Oh, yeah. Let's get it out of the way. Witness me airborne. I'm Slater. Fly me. Fly away. Fly with me, lesbian skater punk. You know what? I'm not going to bother trying to get a club this time, because I need to focus on racing. And this is a course where a fast bike can actually work against me because of the curves and going off into the slippery sand. So I got to be mindful of that. I'll give Butch a hit there. I'll be a Butch whacker. I deserve that for that terrible joke. Oh, thank you for the boost there, Biff. Right neighborly of you. I wasn't 100% sure I could pull that maneuver off. I'm glad I did. Just kind of coasting around the car there. Oh yeah, Cousin Luke shows up in the next heat. Shit. It's also possible I could get taken out by Mick Foley over there. Yeah, I don't know how much backward progress I want to make on this track, because, you know, I don't like being here. Okay, that I'm not going to take. Yeah, I don't like being here. This track is difficult and irritating, and it sucks. It's exactly like having large quantities of sand in your shoe. Oh my god! Okay, there's no way in hell that should have worked. I cannot believe I got around the cross-traffic car. That was freaking phenomenal. Pardon me while I brag, but yeah, that was amazing. And even as I committed to it, I didn't think it was going to work. Okay, shut me up. God damn it! And luckily, I'm not hitting things that really are doing tremendous damage to the bike. It's more just me losing position. But the thing is, I'm fast enough to cover that. The problem is staying on the bike. You know, Portrait of Ruin. Really my favorite Castlevania game ever. Has a level in it that's a Egyptian pyramid. It's called Sandy Grave. I'm kind of wondering if that's here, actually. Because this is slowly killing me. I think this is my Sandy Grave. Ow! Mick! Damn you, Mick! I better not lie down in the sand. No one will be able to see me. Okay, Biff is not finishing before me. I don't care what else happens. I am not suffering the indignity of having Biff finish before me. Fuck Biff. Fuck Biff with a sandpapered spatula. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, we're not having that indignity either. No frogs. I don't know, maybe O'Rourke is French. It would explain that mustache. God damn it! I need to be saving a lot more often. I need to save like after every curve. Oh no, did Tosh bail? Oh, that sucks, honey. I'd come back and make sure you're okay, but you know, I got a race to win. Priorities, you understand. Hey, she'd do the exact same thing, and I totally get it. Okay, so yeah, enough of this trying to do it semi-legitimate. Cheat to win. Eddie Guerrero road rashing here. To go with all the other wrestling references I've made that probably only Rick is going to get. Oh, motherfucking god! Cast the black to fucking eat my appendectomy. Oh, you fucking get fucking the garbage from you smoking a vinegarity. Yeah, the Latino heat. They'd be the Federales. Oh, you dick. I almost call him a DAC. I don't know what the hell a DAC is. Well, whatever it is, he's it. Oh, you... Oh my god! Oh, that was a hit and run beyond all. And Zippy jumped my bike. Zippy jumped my fucking bike. You pinhead. Fairly sure I made that joke last time, but it bears repeating. No. Dak Rambo. There's an actor named Dak Rambo. Please tell me that's fictional. Oh, you cocksucking waka-baka-baka-taka-fucka-daka-dak! No it isn't. That is nowhere near a real name. That is not a real name. If there's a real name, then... I'm trying to get a joke out, game. If that's a real name, then take me to the gift shop at Disney World and buy a miniature license plate with it on it. Can't find a miniature license plate with Dak on it? Ain't a real name. And it definitely isn't a real name when you combine it with Rambo. There's only one... God damn it! Okay, it's a nickname then. Okay, a nickname, that's different. But no, honestly, there's only one guy who can get away with the name Rambo, and that's Sylvester Stallone. He was on Dallas? So did his name Rambo predate Rambo? Mother godfucker! Mother jugs and speed! Trust me, folks, I'm as tired of repeating this section as you are of watching it. Okay, let's at least trim a little bit off. But what I'm saying is, did he become famous with the name Rambo before Rambo, the character, showed up in theaters? Ah, oh my god, I fell off the bike and ran and, like, flew into the back of O'Leary. Okay, that footage was interesting just for the story. God damn this! Oh my fucking lord! And I hit the goddamn cactus. Okay, interesting. Alright then. He gets away with it. Holy shit! Speaking of getting away with it, I got through it! Yay! Yay! Applause! Somewhere in the midst of all of that, I hit the wrong function button. And I changed my save slot. and saved over something I wanted to keep for later. Yeah. Wow. You know, I think that's a good time to stop the episode because you can tell from the tone of my voice and the pipes in the back of my bike, I am thoroughly exhausted. So take care until we game again. Cut. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I was so busy ranting about, Dak Mackerel or whatever the fuck his name is. Okay. Take a breath. Take some water. Calm. Cool. Collected. Everything is spiffy. Yeah. All right, well, it's not too unrecoverable, so I can work with it. Let's just see what we can do here. Okay. Calming breaths. Excuse me for the belch. And 3, 2, 1. Timer start. Sorry, pause that again, cancel that, reset. Timer 3, 2, 1. I keep putting in all this hard work, but I just keep getting the camshaft. Welcome back to Road Rash. We are hopefully almost done at long last with the Palm Desert for level 3. And I'd like to note the car apparently seems to have pulled over by the side of the road, which is a natural reaction when a motorcycle just kind of blows past you. If only they all did that. And you saved Natasha's life this time, and you didn't need to turn the earth backwards to do it. I think actually Natasha might have bailed earlier, but you know she's a tough gal. She'll be fine. Okay. So without further ado, let's rev this sucker. Yeah, you had that one coming, Chip. I'm just going to concentrate here because I'm so close to the end and I don't want to blow it. Okay. Safe to... It's never really completely safe. It's safer. Come on, yes! Yeah, indeed. I'm going to enjoy a nice, refreshing zippy chip. Good God, that was insane. Let's see what I have left. Okay, all I have left is the Grass Valley. Okay, so towards the end of the race, I'm going to lay down a save state, and that way I can go back a few times and see if I can get both of the reactions for switching to the next level. So I just had to adjust my seating there. Sometimes the only way to lose a cop is to sucker them into slowing down, then dust them. Yeah, this works. There are actually a lot of opportunities to get a club in this early group because Dread, Hoghide, Otis, Viper, and Biff are all carrying them. The only problem is if you have a fast bike, you're usually blowing past them so quick that unless they draw on you, you know, if you intentionally slow down, you're not going to get much of a chance at it. Well, that was just embarrassing. Oh, Butch, you fucker. Oh my god. I don't see how many times he's gonna run over me. We're starting over for sure, but... God! I finally had to run, I finally had to manually run away to get out of his tire. God damn. That was special. You know, as far as getting a club goes, I probably shouldn't even count Dread at this point, because Dread never really gets into a position where he's going fast enough to try to swing at you. And that was a double rock jump. I like that. Not something I necessarily want to do a lot, but, you know, if I can get away with it. Oh, he hit me first, I think. Oh, and I bailed. Damn it. I look like I have one eye in my helmet there. I don't understand why they didn't just make the helmet one solid line of black. Because that really... It makes me look like I'm some kind of, like... It makes me look like I'm Sniper Joe from Mega Man, actually. Just one mono eye in the helmet. I landed on Sergio. Wow. That was awesome. Ooh, yeah, you see what they're about braking and sometimes being able to get through those road signs. And sometimes not. I also look like I'm trying to run while I'm in traction. Like my elbows are very stiff. It's like I'm doing some weird variation of the, Okay, no, we're not taking that. It's like I'm doing some weird variation of that Aha Take On Me dance. The one that was animated from the, World of Warcraft characters. Dicks? No, not from the Dicks. No. Bow-legged? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, you know, they don't unfortunately have a rest stop or a pit area where I could just get out and stretch for a moment. Like, the only time I'm technically getting out and stretching is when I'm wrapping myself around some object on the side of the road. And that's really more contorting than stretching. Shit! Sorry, Tosh. One thing I definitely plan on doing, probably is bonus content. Yes, even after... Aha! Okay, Chip, you and the motorist are going to die. Ah! Okay, that was a yell of delight because it was Natasha doing it. She knows I like it rough. Like Jimi Hendrix said, you know, tire tracks all across your back. I could see you've had your fun. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Oh, that's right. Fuck you. That's what I was saying. Fuck you. Here, should I say it again? Yes, I should. Fuck you. Oh yes, the bonus content. No. Wrong. I'm so used to having momentum when I pause. But yeah, one of the things I want to do is bonus content. I want to go back to some of the earlier saves that I had and play the whole game through with Natasha pissed off and just see exactly how much it changes. Because it doesn't seem to change anything that happens in the in-between scenes when you're going from one level to another. But I know it changes dialogue and it changes her AI pattern. Cow. Come on, I got a mile to go. I can pass him, yes. Okay, let me just watch the odometer here. Okay, that's good, because I don't know if it sets the change level cinematic when, for lack of a better term, when you initially win the race, or what. But that way, just in case, yeah. Or when you actually hit the button to go there, but this way, just in case, I can be ready. Yeah, a little sugar. Watch yourself, the game starts getting rough from here out. Like it hasn't been already? Okay, so I'm only going to try this a couple of times. And, if not, I'll just off-screen it. Ah, come here, you big lug. Alright. Now, it is entirely possible that that's the only one. Okay, so let me just change my save slot. And I'm going to make a quick note. Save state there. I'm just going to make a quick note as to where I am. Pardon for a moment. Yep. I know how rich I am. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. So let's see. We will, of course, start with my favorite in the Pacific Coast, and I will go through to check out the different talkies. Hoghide is the son of Helldog, like son, like father. Okay. The cops are getting smarter. Watch out for roadblocks here. Oh boy. I believe the best riders only fight when forced to. There is something to be said for that, because I do tend to fight worse, or perform worse when I'm obsessed with fighting. Okay, now Otis is in the back of the pack. Almost got rid of Biff. Viper's way back here. Luna. Oh, Luna, okay. And looks like Zuna has a club, or Luna has a club. Combined Zippy and Luna there. And Zippy, speaking of that, ain't so zippy now, is he? Though neither am I compared to what it looks like the rest of the pack is doing. We got red cars now. Yeah, you notice they're keeping pace with me a lot better, and here we have Bob. Is this Bob from the Enzyte commercials? Is it the Great Dragon Bob? And Butch. Okay. Butch didn't lose all that much ground. Akira didn't... Oops. Yeah, Kira didn't fall back too far. Yeah, Rick will fondly remember the Great Dragon Bob from my Shadowrun campaign. Yeah, he actually, the first time they met him, he's like, I am the Great Dragon Bob. They're like, Bob? I'm like, you want to tell him it's a dumb name? It's like when you're an ancient Western dragon, you can name yourself, you know, Captain Shithead if you really want to. Nobody's going to laugh. So this is the difficulty level we're at now with level 4, where we have the second fastest spike in the game, but we're making progress, but slowly. And we're back to the point where if we do that... Oh yeah, Chris did. Then again, Chris's characters died all the time. Coincidence? I believe maybe. But like I was saying, yeah, we're at the point where if we have a crash, the pack is going to catch up to us. So it is possible for us to outrun and get ahead of everybody, but it's a fight to stay there. The one thing we have on our side, though, is we have 2.5 extra miles to work with. Now, this makes you wonder, though, when you get up to level 5, getting to the point where we outrun everybody means buying the best bike in the game. So when we get up to level 5, you know, what's the margin of error going to be there? Minimal, if any, would be my guess. Not today, donut sucker. And Sergio's still up near the top of the pack. Honestly, I'm kind of glad about that because he shows up like in the middle part of the game, and I'd kind of hate if he, since he's not only a since he's a pretty major character, you know, getting lines and everything, I'd really hate if he fell that far that quickly. And speaking of which, it appears Slater is completely gone. And Biff doesn't seem to be talking anymore, so, hey, small blessings. Chip is still up near the top of the pack. Ow! Oh my god, I just murdered a couple of spectators. Biff found the sports almanac and got distracted. Wow. Kitten, I am embarrassed in all this time. I didn't think of a Back to the Future joke for him. Oh god, O'Connor. Okay, O'Connor is the head of the motorcycle cops, and she is the worst of them all. Okay, why... How could the cops put that there? I mean, there's no way in hell the regular cars are going to get around it. How could you just block off the road like... Oh, Butch, you motherfucker. You absolute motherfucker. Bob! 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 Oh, Bob. I man am regal, a German am I. Never odd or even if I had a hi-fi. Okay, I'm at least getting past Bob. This is Bob. He's getting punched. I don't know if anybody else remembers those Enzyte commercials other than me, but the woman... Oh shit. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Not only did I not mean to bail, but I didn't mean to hit Natasha. No, I definitely want to keep Natasha on my side through the rest of this. Not only because I want to see all the things she says, but because I don't need another person out for me in these last 2 levels. The creepy smile, man. Yeah, and they always said, like, he had a happy wife at home. She looked more terrified than happy. She looked like a frightened Stepford wife. Seriously, just look up the Enzyte commercials on, oh, jumping sawhorse, nice. Or barricade, whatever. Yeah, seriously, just look up... Oh, oh wow, 2 bounces, okay. Yeah, just look up the Enzyte commercials on YouTube and you'll see what I mean. I see Flynn there, but I don't think the cops will, once you get them, you know, out of the rear view, I don't think they ever show up again. Unless you just sit there. Okay, I think I'm going to take top 4. I hope. Careful. That was luck. I would like to attribute that to skill, but no, that was luck. That was not. Okay, and Hell Dog up here. But I don't think I'm actually going to see him yet. Probably going to have to wait until we get the faster bike. But I'll take a 3rd place finish. I will take that. Oh, and Sergio won a race. Well, good for him. He bouncy! Okay, you know what? Wait a second. Okay, I just noticed something. You notice the bike on the right there. That's clearly a red frame. Now watch as I move. Yeah. Now it's blue. And that's black. And it's still black. Yeah, that was bizarre. Okay, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and go with the big one. And we're going to see how this affects level 4, and we're going to see how it affects level 5. So yep, we now have the best bike in the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the Sierra Nevada. I'm going to wait for Palm Desert until I get more used to the bike. Don't be afraid to use the brake. You can turn tighter by slowing down. Very true. The handling of my machine excites me. Do not ask to ride. We know how it excites you. Yeah. Come on. I used to run with the Rashers before I wised up. I know the tricks. A heads up, bud. Yeah, and he does. I don't remember if it actually shows up. If it's actually shown up on any of the plays I've done. But thank you. So is this Luna Vachon? But anyway, yeah, in one of the previous statements, when Sergio first showed up in level 3, and Slater was still around, Slater comments that Serge is one strange dude. He was polishing his bike and breathing heavy. Zippy, you asshole! You uncircumcised asshole! I had to thread the needle there. God damn it! Well, maybe it's Luna from Hell of a Boss under a respelling. In which case, that'd be fucking awesome. Shit, I didn't see it in time. I didn't see the car in time. I see you in a sec. Oh, and Hoghide almost ran over me. God damn it! Ugh. You know, my problem is, like, the accelerator on the Genesis control is in the middle button, and so the brake is on your left, and the attack button is on your right. Now, for some reason, I'm favoring the positioning towards the attack button when no one's around. Now there, you know, yeah, there it made sense to be ready for to go on the attack, but if there's nobody else around, I should be ready to brake. Yeah. Yeah, I owed Butch for something. I don't remember what. Oh, somebody dropped. I didn't see who it was. I think it might have been Akira. Hell dog, we finally meet. Don't tell me. Oh my god, I went right through the house. I actually went right through the house. Like, flew in through the kitchen and out through the mudroom. Mother goddamn pumpkins! What do you think about it, pal? Oh, come on! Ugh. This is going to be so much fun to edit. Oh, god damn it. Mother God, the fucking. Yeah, so I guess the takeaway here, having the fastest bike in the game doesn't mean jack all if you can't frickin' drive it. And also, cows are apparently immune to motorcycles. That just slid right under it. Ooh, I hit Hoghide on the way. Wow. I have never managed to successfully hit somebody while they're passing me. Okay, that was awesome. Oh man, I keep hitting my girl. I feel more confident. Apparently today's keyword is confident. Whenever I say confident, I am going to fall off my fucking bike. I was going to say I feel more confident in calling her my girl now because, you know, we've just had our kiss. Our first, you know, motorcycle kiss. Oh man, jumped the car. We kissed and now our motorcycles are making out. Oh, screw off, O'Rourke. Oh, Tosh. No. Oh, God, how far back did I go? I went way back. Motherfucker. Oh, please say that was a good place to save. Damn it, pause! Sometimes this game won't let you pause. I don't know why. Now you're gonna... cock-smoking thing. Motherfucker! God damn it! Fucking... Okay. Yeah, we're getting actual rage is setting in, so yeah, it's time to step away from this. Let's face it, this game has severely kicked my asphalt. So take care, everyone. Until we game again. Cut. Okay. Well, this leaves me with a problem. Two, actually, because, number one, I didn't have anything else planned because I thought I would be able to get through the rest of this relatively manageably. And, number two, I'm pretty enraged right now. Uh, so, yeah, I don't know what to do from here. So, I tell you what. Yeah, felt like it. Ugh. Yeah, somebody put the bees on motorcycles. Christ. Okay, well, I tell you what we're going to do. I am going to go ahead and take the intermission. I'm going to collect myself, get a little something to eat, see if I can think of something to do for the second half, and if I can do that, we'll do that, and if I can't, we'll just call it an early night. So, but in the meantime, enjoy the music. You know, I now question my sorry. You know, I now question my wisdom of having that be the last song because I forgot there was all the water effects in it. And when I started the intermission, I didn't have to pee. Okay. Well, welcome back, folks. So, for those of you just joining us, Road Rash went really, really wrong. So wrong, in fact, that I'm actually contemplating whether I'm going to keep playing it on a live stream or whether I'm just going to try to finish it on my own and stitch it together like some kind of Frankenstein. But in the meantime, the show must go on. So I got something. I don't need that. Yeah, I got something I'm hoping will fill the void and give us something else to do tonight. I just need a few moments to change things around here. I actually, yeah, the cops made their quota, absolutely. Donuts are on the chief tonight. So, let me see if this will work. Oh, great. Yeah. I took this game I already bought and I already downloaded, and suddenly Ubisoft Connect is coming up. Just fucking work. What the shit is going on with this? I don't give a goddamn crap about fucking Ubisoft Connect. Login? I don't have a fucking login. Oh, for goddamn. The game I'm trying to play is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I thought the Steam version wasn't going to have this bullshit. Motherfucking goddamn. I know it's not a valid email address because I haven't put in the @ yet. Calm your fucking shit. Just one uppercase character, one locate, one. And they do the day, month, year. I hate that. Month, day, year. That's how it should be. God damn it. I just sent you the email. Don't tell me you're going to send me something because I just sent it to you to send me something. God damn it, I'm going to have to open the other one, Firefox that I closed because it was sucking up. So I can see what the hell they sent me. See, I thought they would have come to some kind of a deal with Valve to where that wasn't fucking necessary. And god damn it! Now I can't, the stupid log in thing for Connect is sitting right in front of my fucking goddamn Firefox window. It's blocking everything. You stupid shit. God damn it, no matter where I move this thing, it's in front of fucking something. I just clicked forgot your password. I got fucking. Says we sent you an email. I've just done this twice. Yeah, you know what was better, and forgive me for being the old man here, when you could just put a cartridge or, even a disc into a system and press play, and it fucking played. We didn't have all this DRM and downloading and online verification and timing out after so long and all this bullshit. And when you bought a game, you actually fucking owned it. I mean, between this and the shit I found out about Rock Band earlier this week, I'm glad I don't have any of the newer generations of consoles, because I just got sick of the way they handled shit. And most everything that I really cared about, I was about to say I could get on Steam, but apparently, Steam can't get around fucking Ubisoft shit either. Will you give me the password thing? The year is irrelevant, kitten. This has been going on for better than a decade now. I can tell you the exact moment, the patient zero for all of this bullshit. Horse armor. Bethesda. Was it Skyrim or Oblivion? I forget which, but the freaking DLC horse armor. When they realized we would pay $5 for, bullshit barding that didn't even apply armor, they realized they could get away with anything. And god damn it, they're not sending me the thing to reset. They say my, my thing has already been used. Let me just check my passwords that I have written down. Maybe I'll put it in there somewhere. Nope. It's probably one of the 7 gazillion post-it notes that were scattered about my desk that I organized and put in by putting it in a regular school folder, but never really organized because I was just sick of seeing them there, so I just stuffed them in, and I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with it later. God damn it. Fuck you, Ubisoft. Just fuck you. Alright. Well, they're not going to send me anything, so I can't log in, so I can't play the game I bought. God damn it. I might as well just go back to playing the pirated version. I have the downloaded version on the PS3 emulator that had everything unlocked. It was exactly the damn same as the complete edition. I might as well just go back to playing that. You know? This is what happens when I try to do something legitimately. This is what I hate. I understand people are going to pirate your shit, and you lose money, and you have to stay in business, to be able to put more stuff out. I get that. But what you don't do is treat everybody like they're going to steal the damn thing. And if you're going to put me through all this crap and you're going to treat me like I'm a thief, then fuck it. I might as well be a thief. If it's easier, if being a thief is easier, and you're going to just make it so difficult for me to do it the right way, why should I do it the right way? Because can you hear the frustration in my voice right now? Can you hear the anger in my voice? God damn it. It just, I remember gaming so well, and this is why I truly believe retro gaming is better than modern gaming, because with retro gaming, if you own the console and you own the cartridge and everything stays functional, you have a lifetime of entertainment. Nothing ever goes away. With digital games and DRM and updates that can lock out stuff, your enjoyment is on the clock. Your enjoyment is a time bomb. And it's frustrating. I hate to see what has happened to my hobby. The gaming is something that has been a very big part of my life for a very long time. It gave me something to feel proud of when I didn't have a whole lot to feel proud of otherwise. I've met some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life through gaming. I love finding out about gaming history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I know what happened. The wrong people got into it. It's the same thing that happened with pro wrestling. The wrong people got into it, and now it's rotten from the core out. And this is why you just play some indie games. Play something from, as much as you can find them at this point, a trusted gaming company. Just, don't bite too deep, or you're going to find that worm. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm sorry, folks, but I think in light of this, I'm done for the night. I have to be, because I just don't have. I don't have the focus at this point. I definitely don't have. I'm not prepared like I like to be, and I just definitely don't. Yeah. yeah, I can't put the fun into it at this moment because I'm too pissed off. So I'm very sorry. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and end this here, doing my usual thing. Patreon supporters: Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, Diode, Jumpy Cat, Shinmajin, and the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and the endless patience of all of my Lycanthro fans. Yeah. So yeah. Uh, Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be saying sorry. Maybe it's the people who's created these kind of situations that ought to be saying they're sorry. But you know, they don't even say sorry to their own shareholders. So what the hell chance do I have of getting proper recompense? Okay. Anyway, usual schedule for the week. I'll just try to come back fresh next week with something to play, and I think in the future I will try to be a little more careful to make sure that I play stuff on stream that I know I can make progress in. Um, because it must have been boring as hell watching me like fail over and over and over. You know, even I can only make that so fun. So, all right. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. And y'all take care. And yeah, I appreciate you. I always do. Be well. Until we game again.